culture, we've been trained for individual differences to stand out. So you look at each person, immediately it is brighter, dumber, older, younger, richer, poorer, and we make all these dimensional distinctions, put them in categories and treat them that way. None of us can break through our own models of the way the game goes enough to do the things necessary to bring about that realization. They are so committed to the fact that this society is the way it is, and that's all you can expect. And we get so that we only see others as separate from ourselves in the ways in which they're separate. And one of the dramatic characteristics of the experience is being with another person and suddenly seeing the ways in which they are like you, not different from you. And experiencing the fact, well, yes, indeed, we are brothers in the true sense of that which is essence in you, which is essence in thee, is indeed one. No, it's an identity that I've taken on. I wasn't born Richard Alfred, I was just born as a human being, and then I learned this whole business of who I am and whether I'm good or bad or achieving or not, all that's learned. There is no they, there's no other. It is all one.
Out the frying pan for my last lab, landing smack dab on the fast track to the backdraft. Flags wagging a half-mast, they killed our freedom of expression with the questions that they can't ask. It went and half-assed the last half of them, coming from minds wrapped up in a black mask. I'm running through lines faster than a flash pass with computations you ain't contemplating in your math class. Like, if I laugh last, I laugh hardest. Most of the time it's just half-hearted. Bad seed from a bad harvest. You can't hardest, bleeding through the page like a graph artist with craft markers. It's been a rough couple of days, all this coming to age, tend to fuck with my brain, nothing to say, super pissed, patience, up and away, rusty anchor, this motherfucker stuck in his ways, ayy. Call him Sandor Clegane, he a hound, he gets around, he a man whore with game, delusions of grandeur as he ran toward the fame, trapdoor as he grabbed for the last straw in vain way. We all gotta learn lessons for those who never heard the message when it's first mentioned. Perfection isn't worth stressing. See, life's a test and every third question is perplexing. And the truth has been euthanized, and you can be fooled, especially when you use your eyes. And this shit that leaves them stupefied and supersized. Who am I? This shit confused my mind since junior high. Whose face is this? It changes quick. It's feeling like a matrix glitch. I'm looking for Agent Smith. Not to be fatalist, I'm waiting for the place to shift. The story of my life got me feeling like a plagiarist. All this failure to impel you with, I take the high road, but I don't know if the trail exists. I'm here to sail the ship and I don't plan to quit after I light that fire up under my ass like a Salem witch. Broken heart is roaming through the golden arches, solar harvest, cold and heartless like a bloated carcass. Ain't trying to ride the wave with the floating garbage, rather make noise behind the scene like a Foley artist. That's right, I ain't here to be wavy. I don't follow trends, only rock a beard cause I'm lazy. You can smell the fear when I appeared in the 80s. Wanted acceptance from my peers and heard an ear from the maybes. Crazy, demonized for these dreams of mine. Screaming why they bleed them dry. So many feelings that I keep inside, but to be more than all that I am would be a lie. A bifurcated individual leading a new school of thought, but we talking different principles. When you add it up, the math is indivisible. I'm insane from trying to explain the inexplicable. So much bullshit that inhibits me, so I spit viciously whenever it visits me. Been jittery, losing my grip cause it's slippery. Looked around for balance and found it intrinsically. Yeah, that's why I don't like rules. High noon is used to apply schemes for the night moves. Time flew, eyes glued to the tide pool, waiting for that typhoon to slide through. So fear the fear of God like you kick a guard. And it's here regardless if you ever hear the bars. Severely scarred, it feels bizarre. I don't know where I'm at, and never back. Here we go. Here we are.
I'm over here now. You see, that's a professional. You didn't even see what I just did you? I'm over here now. I was over there. Now I'm over here. That's a professional.
Requiem for a daydream, hip-hop junkie, straight fiend, never stayed clean. They threatened me with state rings, till I went to college and got a BA when I start playing for the A-team. Hey, yeah, that's right, I defy the odds. Spit some fire to expire your entire squad. Nah, you can't retire from this kind of job. The booth is a confessional. Why you tryna lie to God? Expose some true lies in due time. Treat him like Frank Vincent trying to get his shoe shine. Don't ask me about how to show improve mine. Tan him skydiving through my mind, bitch, I'm too fly. Damn Bringo's a man dingo. Run through life with some customized ass lingo. Me and liquor can mingles. Ain't trying to get stuck in a can like my hand when it's trying to grab the last Pringle. It's all jokes until it isn't. From out the frying pan, thrown into the blizzard. We are sold to go the image that is so below the limit. Then my kinfolk got a limbo, they sold to go and get it now. Stabbing on the throttle towards the bottleneck. A lot laughing, the neck of the bottle, I ain't swallow yet. Been putting in that legwork, check the quadriceps. The only God is that we gotta catch me if you want to test. But smoking on these Phillies just to chill me out. Hand up the front of some young Phillies blouse. Shit. They could kill me now if I can't spend my summertime in the sun behind Billy's house. Back in better days, I would scrub up hella chains, held the flame to the cellophane and watch it melt away. Hurting badly, only have myself to blame. So the hermit crab is just coming out of shell today. With that new sound to keep your crew bouncing, swimming through youth's fountain since the early 2000s. I'm prepared for the game, but you doubtin'. Call them sand dog game, the way that it moves mountains. Smell the blunt of trees up in the summer breeze. Bumblebees looking for the honey between some honey's knees. Motherfucker, please, tumbled out the ugly trees. Still left the under siege like cigar in a submarine. Ain't as bad as he think he is, but he stay fly even if his wings are clear. Captain of a sinking ship. The way I swing and miss is fucking with my dreams like an incubus. In an incubus with all sorts of drugs. Never caught the corporate buzz, I did it for the love. Was too busy smoking quarters of imported bud and articulating exactly who it is I thought I was. That's that little brother bottom buck. Dark liquor got him drunk. Give it all, it's not enough. Fonz with his collar up. Pass it if you got the blunt. Where the music says go and pop the trunk and round a posse up. Brought your squad back to battle me, but you don't want that, I'll guard smack this cavalry. Can't get beyond that mentality. I was raised off of Street Fighter combos and Mortal Kombat fatalities. And reality's been my bitter rival. Told me to lighten up like some vitiligo. Been feeling this way for a little while, man, it hurts. It's an amber alert, I'm missing my inner child. Just a big kid on the minibus, having a little trouble with the giddy up. Shitty luck, trying to get down with a pick me up. Philly blunt, shit on, we ain't chilled in months. And I no longer have that mask on. Just transformed into a past form. Got some shit on my chest like German scat poem. Mad wrong, and I'm trying to get it all before the last song. I'm sick of the little games. I know it's a different day, but still got these little pieces of my soul to give away. I still regret all of the things that I didn't say. When life gives you lemons, turn that bitter pain a minute made. Whether it's high flame or blizzard, if that road a yellow brick, you cannot blame the wizard. I would not say I'm bitter, I just don't listen, son. Used to make finger guns during rock, paper, scissors, but being a rebel scarred the boy, and left his heart destroyed. Sparking joints, trying to brighten up the darkest void. Bouncing back like Arkanoids, prepared for ultimate war like it's my G.I. Joes versus my Marvel toys. The shit on my mind would leave my spine tripping. That's why I'm clearing to the point just like an icicle. Trying to solve time's riddle since I'm little. Lights brittle, but it's bright enough to shine through the night's middle. I blaze switches trying to vibrate with your straight shooter. High planes strip the wild chase liquor. One of my time's great thinkers, 25 straight winters. Getting over all these fuckers, no right lane blinking. Paying high price for them cheap thrills. Small flood from all the blood that he spills. Disconnected from all the walls that we build. Be still my beating heart as it refills as we will. Yeah. Spinning the black circle, tripping over the last hurdle. Now that's hurtful. Playing kernels when the land's fertile. Escape cages just to be confined to the pages of this damn journal. Shit. Just cracked open another vault, half open this liquor, don't get me triggered like a gun assault. Been a lover since I was younger, that's my mother's fault. Head over heels, but something brought that somersault to a sudden halt. Bills stay piling, rage of a caged lion. Everyone got their hands out like I'm stage diving. About to climb in the grave and lay silent. They say that pressure bust pipes and make diamonds, and they ain't lying. Forget lounging, stressing my temple pounding. Pressure mountain, it's like I'm trying to bench press a mountain. All the bullshit that collects around him gets astounding, especially when his regrets number in the tens of thousands. Everything I spit out is a bit too much. Never heard such a big mouth on such a little fuck. About to get down with this pick me up while my inner kid tries to skip town on the minibus. Yup. I was up to the task, used to chase them lightning bugs. I was in love with the flash, and it's ironic how your future can come from your past. I'm flying through the night with this fire lit right up under my ass. Just trying to catch a quick breath, setting sail towards another epic fail of a big test. All of these missteps, who am I trying to impress? I've been stressed, shit, and I ain't even have kids yet. This crown don't fit like the bloody glove. Now my pride is downsizing like Buddy Love was. Able to see it in the car since I was 21. The fact is happiness can buy the things that money does. And as my grain goes up the supply chain, of course I'm bleeding. The cost of freedom's out my price range. Most of my choices are quite strange, because I mainly hang out with the voices inside of my brain. Fasten the noose, it's the bad news that beat them home. The seed is grown, getting familiar with the complete unknown. Reclusive shutting, I like to keep it in each his own. I cook clean, set the table, say grace, then eat alone. Plant my seeds from where the magpies feed, and try to be the kind of man that mankind needs. So stand by me and feel that landslide breeze. Cold-hearted, this ain't blood, this is anti-freeze, motherfucker. It's all I can take now. Headed for a breakdown. Stepping on the breakdown. Headed for a breakdown. Change is coming any day now. Headed for a breakdown. Just looking for a way out. Headed for a breakdown. It's about all I can take now. Headed for a breakdown. Stepping on the break now. Headed for a breakdown. Change is coming any day now. Headed for a breakdown. What you gon' do when a storm brews? So let's have the thunder to warn you on cue. Sing a song of blues about your own rules, and saw through how we made it to the end of this long fuse. Pain, aggression, rage, deception, racial tensions. Can't learn the greatest lesson if you hate the question. It's ain't obsession, it's fate we're testing. To the grave we're destined, and there's no way to change directions. Yeah, same old pipe, new dreamers. Fuck the tall tales, all hail the truth seekers. We imbalance like a student versus school teacher. The two Libras arguing over who's leading. That sob story could've used a better proofreader. Try to find a way to cleanse our soul without the shoe cleaner. In huge need of a true leader to help us Houdini your way out of what the news feeds you. Pure fiction, so raw that it's jaw shifting in the morgue, sitting with the mortician. That's what you call it. All of your flaws sitting already lost, and your mission is trying to think your way out of a thought prison. About to fold to the core pressure. We better off, never more forever. In the end, we either succumb to the storm's weather or the storm's weather. For worse or all better.
Paraded a ruin, we cremated the state of the union, moving to erase kids that had wasted from hatred in humans. We've been invaded and sedated from doing, removing the gentrified, subscribe to mental viewing, pursuing enterprise, the rise of centralized socialists. Most of our potential wrapped in the tendrils of opiates, colluding with Soviets, the slow switch of democracy. The hypocrisy is thick, lunatic reciprocity. Monopolies click quick to commit the atrocity. The ferocity to switch compassionate with psychopathy. Prophecies legit, the Jesuits are apostasy. Constantine's a dick that makes a Catholic theosophy. Monstrosities grip that rip the fetus into tiny parts. Divinely sparked, please remind me of how calm we are. As whiny stars charged to lecture us from gilded thrones, built from children's bones. For their fame they would kill their own. Still alone, the kids watch us destroy the world, hurl them to asunder while they wonder if their boy or girl employed to swirl in a whirlpool of compounding sweat, threat of death surrounding while they're drowning in astounding debt. Instead of founding better choices, we are hostile, cruel. The new gospel of cool is Deadpool. Y'all are fossil fuel, colossal fools. We look docile while tobacco rules. We choose to watch it topple, horn swoggled by a novel news.
As I move toward my conclusion, I would like to say to you today, in a very honest manner, there are some things in our society, some things in our world, which I'm proud to be maladjusted. I call upon all men of goodwill to be maladjusted to these things until the good society is realized. I'm as honest to say to you that I never intend to adjust myself to racial segregation and discrimination. I never intend to adjust myself to religious bigotry. I never intend to adjust myself to economic conditions that will take necessities from the many to give luxuries to the few, leave millions of God's children smothering in an airtight cage of poverty in the midst of an affluent society.
And this here, even though it appears farther, putting up them blinds really only makes them peer harder. Whispering lies in your ears, I don't think they fear karma. Giving you brotherly hugs to find a chink in your rear armor. This gene pool is a hot spring. Keep moving, doing that refuse and a stop thing. Our leaders can't prove. These are the fools that shocking adult things these preschoolers are watching. Gluttonous, exhibiting greed at the giving tree, taking more limbs than they need. This could hurt us deliberately. Driftwood surfing through life's infinite sea. We came a long way from them unemployed checks, but I still wish I could just climb back inside my toy chest. There's nothing I enjoy less. Still annoyed cause nothing fills the void when it's crush, kill, destroy, stress. Trying to organize confusion so I can fortify the movement. They tell us all for lies and falsify the blueprint. Don't know if we'll all survive this corporatized illusion. Protruding through the entrance is a slew of cruel intentions. Think we need some new defenses. I wanna speak the truth in its truest essence, but I can't think of a goddamn way to conclude the sentence. But too relentless, since I was a stupid mind and way too driven. So they shot my Uber driver and removed the tires. Who was liver than the true survivor, trying to keep my cool as I'm leaping through these hoops of fire. They want to neutralize the fuel inside you. They can see it in the eyes of the youth when they want to euthanize you. Gas of blacks with scuba divers, you connivers and foolish liars with puke from the truth that my crew provides you. Cause right now they reshaping the borders, murdering your sons and raping your daughters. I know that we're there, we just wait for the slaughter, hitting over our head as we wade in the water, man. We We are officially out of tears, watching clouds appear, arousing fears for countless years. The sounds you hear are the decisions made out of fear, and like some sour in a mason jar, this shit is loud and clear. This earth is just a big wilted rose. Everything we build and try to kill us slow. Feeling like Van Gogh in a field of crows. It's light versus night shit, which will leave us will impose. Still it goes, children grow as the men wither. 1 foot in the little end, the other in death's river. It's hard to be any less bitter, so we ingest liquor, trying to slow the cycle as it gets quicker. And all these scars are our calling cards, an ocean full of death and a sky full of falling stars. The love can't pass through the walls and bars, and this problem isn't only mine, shit, it's all of ours. We're just the leaders and a bunch of divas, apprehensive activists and reluctant leaders. Ain't just another preacher, ain't just some public speaker having some discussion either. Nah, this is something deeper. Holding these truths are self-evident, while Jezebels and heretics poison the well ever since. Knocking on heaven's door just felt devilish, cause a bell's resonance let me know it was hell's residence. A rebel fellowship, well equipped with a primal urge for some kind of purge of these leaders that we blindly serve. Minor bird, climb the cliff to find a verge. Can't hide the herd, screaming freedom if these are my final words. Need a hero. Need a hero now. Let's make it clear though, I ain't your hero now.
There's just enough bullshit to hold things together in this country. Bullshit is the glue that binds us as a nation. Where would we be without our safe, familiar American bullshit? Land of the free, home of the brave, the American dream. All men are equal, justice is blind, the press is free. Your vote counts, the good guys win. The police are on your side. And everything is gonna be just fine. The official national bullshit story. I call it the American okey-doke.
The hour has come, now it's begun. It's a nation full of doubters versus the power of one. We're shouting from the mountain where they devour the young. So every day feels like September 12, 2001. And we picking up the pieces, lift them up to Jesus, switching up the thesis. Life of an interrupted genius. This is a test, it isn't just the regions. This shit is sick as fuck for the innocent and squeamish. This black mold with a crack soul, stone walls, cold calls from the trap phone. America is just another asshole taking the last hit and then passing you a cash bowl. Live from a black hole, emanating brilliant light. Will to fight for the children's rights. Very bug, I never was the killer type. I'm more brain broken, veins open, spilling life. Great defender, been awake forever under the greatest pressure to alleviate this hate agenda. Today we change the weather and maybe make it better. Instead of all this crazy, we have daisy chained together. Cause we were free first, but as we search through the research of this green earth, we can see that it needs work. Deep hurt, rebirth. Had a meeting with the Reaper, and all that shit got me was this free t-shirt. And it truly is disgusting. The skyline looking like Vesuvius erupting. We gotta show them that the truth is used for something. Leave you actors in the cast like the movies in production. I have seen the evidence and how we blindly accepting it. Got a mind sweep the rhetoric before the swamp fleet of premises. High priests and Jesuits define me as heretic because of my high-speed intelligence and this IV of never quit. I think I've heard enough social distortion, turn it up. Trying to earn your trust with actions and words before I turn to dust. Before the murder us come to murder us. I'm on a search to raise the curtain up and reveal the serpent that lurks in us. That's what the purpose was, but it seems that some forget. Unimpressed with our blood and sweat, give all till there's nothing left. Such a mess, I wouldn't take another step, because what you see ain't necessarily what you get. Days of illusion, days of confusion, co-painted with choosing, old state of the union. I won't say that I'm mutant, nah, I'm I'm just a bold statement, live action role playing a human, and my hands have been zip tied, tight rope in a thin line, quick drive, permanent markings inscribed in the kids' eyes. That's why we get high. Monsters roam the prairie, but they are not as scary as what roams on the inside. As I seek truth, hard to see through the smoke screen. If you listen close, you hear our soul scream through the whole scene. Roam free, it's hard rooting for a home team who's known for repurposing broke dreams and saying things we don't mean. You know we tend to dwell within the memory, rebel against the reverie, dispelling what they sell to me. Angels who fail are compelled by the deviltry, stuck in the place we dwell, raising hell till it's heavenly.
All that you wanna say, you can do it right here. No need to fret, my dear. We are just looking for something else. Oh, oh, oh. How you done messed up so bad? We all just wanna know. Sisters at home, but she's so sad. Oh, just looking for something else. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, this time you won't catch me alone. No more running, I call this home. Hey, this time you won't catch me alone. No more running, I call this home. Call this home. Call this home.
You ever notice things you weren't noticing, and even though it stings, you're thankful for the info it brings. Angel in disguise from the land of the holy king. So every time I'm backstab, wings grow from the opening. I'm quite alright, high on life and it's sobering. Overexposed to the boulders and stones they throw a sling. Looking for lady luck, so my eyes are focusing. And when I see her, I'm a Caesar like a Roman king. Don't blink or overthink your social rings, profound advice. Appreciate every enemy, they taught me how to fight. Out of sight, out of mind, I don't mind being out of sight. It actually lets me separate my family from them parasites. Yeah, I'm right, I know it matters, I upload the data. Cause some bad luck walking underneath these social ladders. When the limelight shines bright, that's when the rodents gather. I thought when the lights are on, the roaches were supposed to scatter. Have them coming out of everywhere when the weather's fair. Pretend to care, trying to get their share, but I'm well aware. I met some debonair devils up on heaven's stair who will save you a seat, but best believe it's an electric chair. Never scared, but my foe's scared to death. Got a rebate on his clean slate with wholesale regrets. And best believe I leave a smoke trail at best, but there's no more free rides on the Coattail Express mile. things that I've seen and things that I know that you can't see with your eyes closed. Take it from me, take off that blindfold, see what I see, watch it die slow. I have seen things and been places, also been confined to fixed spaces in this matrix. Must be mistaken, cause I watch the sick hatred rip amazement off the kids' faces. We just embrace it, this feels like enslavement as we're being gentrified by an evil enterprise, and the people let it slide. Serpent liars conspire so the ego never flies. Now we keep our circles tighter than a Kegel exercise. But shit show that's either evil or weak-willed, cause we just keepin' adding bricks to the walls that we build. I ain't holding in the wheat field. I wrote this underneath the cypress on a steep hill, like nah, this can't be real. Can't ignore that we're losing, choosing your illusion, lost in the core of confusion, speeding towards our conclusion, genetically engineering our flaws, more human than human, till you're no longer a human. And that's the way that the cancers form. Happy to be ignorant, even though you're mad informed. There are some things that you can't ignore, and there are even more things that we're gonna have to answer for. Extra, read about it in your newsletter. Same old bullshit reappearing in the new era. Fool's gold is the only thing that you treasure. This ain't evolution, as humans we gotta do better. That's why I'm soul searching often, paying last respects as we throw dirt on coffin. Been trolled since birth, so it's all this distortion. Got the whole earth looking like a post-birth abortion. And these dark times try to swallow the candlelight. It's clear we live in fear, so we're too scared to stand and fight. We forgot exactly how to treat our family right. This can't be life.
I want you to look in the mirror. Look real hard. You. We've all done something to make America shitty. All of us. Me, you, the dog, the cat. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, maybe not the dog, the cat. They don't know any better. But guess what? You fucking do. Think about this for a moment. We have decayed as a society. Why? Because people lost respect for themselves. Most kids are raising themselves. And because the parents are off at work, who do they have to look up to? The rockers, the celebrities, the rappers, the other musicians. Why the fuck does anyone need to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians? How the hell did The Real World and Jersey Shore get as popular as it did? Let me tell you how, because no fucking parent was around to tell their kids, why the hell are you watching this shit? It will not promote you any good values at all. Does that sound fucked up to you? Does it? Certainly does to me. I tell the truth because it is the truth. America sucks, and it's because the people suck. And until the people stop sucking and acting like they're entitled to everything, it's going to continue to suck, and it's going to suck even more.
There's a difference between us. You think the people of this country exist to provide you a position. I think your position exists to provide those people with freedom. And I go to make sure they have. You're so concerned with squabbling for the scraps from Longshine's table that you've missed your God-given right to something better.
Truth is back like it never left. Heaven sent their best to carve Veritas in the devil's flesh. Expecting death, swing machetes at whatever's left. Kick the president's severed head down the Senate steps. I am certain that this world is run by lion serpents. They hide and lurk in the silence behind an iron curtain. But I'm the type of person to give some kind of sermon on higher learning while the entire revive's burning. Delirious entity, imperious pedigree, spirit of destiny, sparing my extremities. Feel the intensity, like you're hearing the memories of genocide from a Syrian refugee. so enjoy your last day above ground. Mike Tyson sniper, take him out with one round. Chain breaker, I am Prometheus unbound, about to bring the empire the fuck down on your corrupt crown. Better recognize it's the end of times, finna settle lies, a generation that's been gentrified. Blur the gender lines, disturbing enterprise. We learn to empathize with the little devils that we let inside. Emphasized by violent Zionists, ruling with an iron fist. Faith versus sciences, copulating with viruses. Conspicuous consumption, everybody buying. Shit Jones's effect got us lemming leaping off the highest cliff. And transhumanism is the new religion. Is this society or a sewer system? I got some scruples with them. They got short arms and they try to engage in pugilism with consumerism. Who's the children with the dirty visage? Disconcerting image followed by infomercials of meals prepared in 30 minutes. Clergy business surreptitious to earning riches. Got us lighting spliffs off a life's worth of burning bridges. They infect the people with this syndrome. All our kids already been cloned, but Tabs is fearless, he can feel it up in his bones. Survive fire and brimstone just so I can get home. That's why I got him pumping his fists. They keep filling the cesspool, we had enough of this shit. About to open these fuckers up like I'm gutting a fish and let the streets flood with the fucking blood of the rich. Say, it's time to ride, we got the strength in numbers, but these divided lives got us brother hating brother. And sometimes it really makes me wonder if we can change before these days of thunder take us under. But it's time to ride, we got the strength in numbers, but these divided lines got us brother hating brother. And sometimes it really makes me wonder if we can change before these days of thunder take us under. Scars as gold stars, trapped by your own flaws, stuck between a grudge and an ego that we couldn't budge with a crowbar. We've created some kind of monster, we never take the time to ponder, that's why we're goners. These little fringe groups are the silent partners. We are not an alliance, we are islands, divide and conquer. I mean we're interrelated, yet we're living with hatred. Shit, this is enslavement. Morally bankrupt, missing a payment. The mission is wasted when the only thing we getting is wasted. Let's get to the picking up the locks. We're all bigots, and if we would just admit it, in a minute it would stop. Sometimes the string gets twisted in a knot, but the thing is we're more similar than not. And we all know there's something wrong. We hear it coming like we summoned a thunderstorm. We don't think clearly, probably cause we're uninformed. So much string theory is that we're being strung along. No answers, they denying the cause. Understand they lie to us all. Devising a plan, supplying the walls. Divided we stand, united we fall. We should probably heed them stoplights. Instead we got the pedal pin like it's prom night. I know exactly what to do with the spotlight. Tell them that it's not right. Middle finger drops mic. The way we living gon' kill us all. Stay at home and build your walls. Fighting in the civil war, just like we did before. It don't matter if they're big or small. In the end they gon' get us all. Take a little more, string us all along. String us all along. String us all along.